Is this a good time to buy a Bitcoin?
No, this is Patrick.
Is this a good time to buy Ethereum?
No, this is Patrick.
Is this the time we should buy Litecoin?
No, this is Patrick.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean. I'm very glad you stopped by. If it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Try to get out at least 2 videos a week, if not more. However, if you're looking for daily news on all cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, head over to my news channel, The Cryptopolitan. I put out at least one video a day there. Go over everything that's going on in the sphere. Today, I want to go over Heluss. It is, in my opinion, the best cryptocurrency project in the world. Not joking about that. I'm going to put that in the title. It is. It was ahead of its time. It was started in the dark times, right at the end of the bull run before the winter. Made it through the winter. Development was still going on, working hard. Have emerged from the crypto winter stronger, faster, smarter, all that Daft Punk stuff. For transparency, I am a member of the team, not a low-level member either. I've put off doing this video for a long time, which it was weird because I'm part of the project. I don't know whether it was like self-grandizing or it was hurt my credibility as a YouTuber. But I was wrong. I really don't see a reason why I should have put it off. I'm super passionate about this. I'm super passionate about this in general. As soon as I found out that this project existed, years ago, I was just a fan of it. I jumped right on it. I was just starting out, and then they hired an advisor, and I said, "Hey, I didn't know you were looking for advisors. I would love to be an advisor." For those of you that don't know, I'll go over my background in insurance. But they brought me on as an advisor, and I just went to work, right away. And within that week, they moved me up to a team position. I'm the commercial officer for Heluss. My background, I've been in the insurance industry, and I've always said insurance and traditional finance and investments for decades. I'm very old. So that was one of the reasons why when I saw what this project was doing or aiming to do, they're doing it now, but they were just aiming to do it back then. I was blown away. I was dumbfounded, and it was just so revolutionary. I mean, even laymen, when I go over the project and I do talk about it very passionately, they're just so shocked and surprised at number one, the way the insurance industry really works, and then how Heluss is changing that. So, like I said, me, licensed insurance for life, accident, health. I haven't been, working in the insurance field for a while because I've been doing other stuff. But been licensed since back in the 1900s. Like I said, pretty old. Still good, still licensed. Sit over to Heluss. So I'm going to do more than one video. I'm going to do a quick brief overview of the project on this, and then I'll do some updates. I'll show you how to use the app. Do you have an app? It's on iOS in the App Store, on Android. I have it loaded. It's very easy to use. Terrible picture of me here. My head looks like it's squashed, but I'm the chief commercial officer. Roadmap we've been sticking to. Like I said, the app is out now. One of the coolest things is our use of AI in claims management. Um, we started out doing travel insurance, um, which is one of the easier insurances to do. Now, the insurance industry is one of the. I'll leave it at that. I sometimes I think it's the most, but it's one of the most heavily regulated industries that there is, uh, especially in the United States, but worldwide. And we really focus on the banking system in cryptocurrency, but insurance companies own banks. They're much bigger, and a lot of times a lot more terrible. The claims when it comes to consumers and customers, the claims portion of the insurance contract or your insurance experience is one of the worst. And insurance companies have pumped bajillions of dollars into governments to get legislation passed in their favor. Uh, they can actually follow the law and really screw people. Um, we're not doing life insurance yet, but just with life insurance, um, if you have an insurance policy and you've paid your policy for your whole life, you've been a good steward, never been even late, and then you die. So your wife puts in her claim, hey, I need this money, we got a burial, the kid's gonna needs to go to school, we have to catch up on bills. The insurance company, because it's over 2 years, that's the incontestability period, they're going to pay that claim. They're like, okay, your claim's approved, we're going to pay that claim. But let's say it's a $200,000. They can take up to 6 months to send you that check legally. But why would they do that? That's terrible, because this widow needs to pay for funeral, burial, bills. All these things are piling up. Late fees, debts, having to borrow money, going into debt then. Because that's $200,000 that insurance company can hold on to for 6 months and earn interest on. Even if they're putting it in a bank account, even if they're putting it into a bond, they're going to make crap interest, but they're going to make 2, 3%, 1% interest on the $200,000. So those few dollars that are going to go to the insurance company's bottom line are worth it to them. So they release the check. 5 months, 2 weeks later, the widow gets the check. The widow's now much more in debt, late fees, probably had to sell stuff, but they get the money, and that's completely legal. With Heluss, what we've come up with the AI in the claims in claims management, it's our AI boss name is Taiki. Now, if you had travel insurance, just as an example, and you get off the plane, your luggage is lost. Now, let's say that with any travel insurance, let's say it's insured for $650. You're in another country, you're in another place. You have to file a claim, submit the proof, and then wait to get reimbursed. Meanwhile, you've got to take care of all that stuff while you're in a different country. That's a lot of hassle, a lot of headache. But with AI, it's on a smart contract. As soon as you have validated the claim with the AI, those funds are released right to you. So you could literally be in the airport. They've lost everything. You don't need to even call your travel agent or the Travelocity or wherever you booked it through, complain, nothing. You can submit the claim right there in the airport. The funds get released by smart contract to your wallet, and you're paid before you leave. That simple, that easy. We're moving to do that in all different areas that we go into. So if we do move into, which we are moving into other areas of insurance, you could literally have a simple fender bender car accident and have the claim satisfied before you leave the accident. That's a goal. I mean, if you have pictures submitted of your vehicle before and then pictures submitted after, scan a picture of the police report. Just as an example, that's the kind of thing that we're striving for. That's the revolutionary insanity that drew me to this, and that's one of the things I'm really so passionate about. Um, what we really aim to do with Heluss is to bring insurance back to the people, to make it about what it was, a community of risk spread across everyone, but to cover people and to help people in their time of need. That's enough preaching about it, I guess. So it's a 40-40-20 split. 20% of the premium is allocated to the ecosystem, which will be used for development, operations, maintaining, bills and expenses. 40% of the premium is allocated to the claims and reinsurance fund. Any savings are returned to the token holders as bonuses, rewards to rally community engagement. And then 40% is tokenized for you into HUT tokens, and it's kept in reserve, the H Vault, to back Heluss ecosystem in the form of hard assets such as gold. We do have a company that we're using to collateralize our gold reserves. So all this has been set up. We've been working on this a long time. Like I said, we went through the whole winter. We have moved from just travel insurance to personal item insurance, like insuring your small electronics, cell phones, that kind of stuff. And this is one of the newest things. Like I said, I'm going to do more than one video. I'm going to do a series on Heluss, probably a video a week or something, because it does deserve. It's so revolutionary. It does deserve more focus, and I'm very proud of it. Very proud to be a part of it. I'm not. I really think it needs to be people need to be made aware of it. Also, a lot of other companies now, which I went over stories on the Cryptopolitan, they're following our lead, and a lot of things that we were doing a year, 2 years ago, or a year plus ago, other big insurance companies are looking at now and looking at adopting blockchain and moving stuff like that. It still won't be, as decentralized or trustworthy, but the price protection insurance. This is super cool. Price protection insurance guarantees you the price that you will be selling your asset for when if the price is falling, or the price you can buy an asset for prices are rising. So you don't need to worry, just be relaxed. So you can go on the app, which I'll do a video on that, and you can insure your crypto assets from dropping in price. Like if you have 5,000 waves, and you'd pick the asset, how much it is, and then the term of how long you want to cover it for the current price. So if you have 5,000 waves, you'd put in waves 5,000, and the term, say you're going to hold them 90 days, and then see what it's going to be at the end of 90 days. So you buy that insurance, you get a premium based on what it's going to be, pay your premium. You don't have to worry about the price dropping. You don't have to worry about losing a bunch of money. You don't have to worry about crypto winter. At the end of 90 days, the price that you got it at is still covered. Is that like for any other asset you could do that for? No, you can't buy Amazon stock and then ensure that you won't lose money on it. It's pretty crazy, but it's super, super cool. Personal item insurance, it's pretty basic, and the travel insurance is pretty basic. Like I said, we're on track as far as the roadmap goes. Everyone working on the project is very, very, very serious, very behind the project. That's about it. I'm going to go over with it today. The token is the HUT token, HUT. They are available at Chain Creator Exchange, and was on some other ones too. I'll put a link to the website there in the description. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will get back with you. And like I said, I'll be doing other videos on these, just on the different aspects of Heluss. But please crush that like button. It's good hanging out with you. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.